is if they use where they're from. If you beefing with somebody and they're like, man, I really slap you. I'm from New York. Okay, hold on. First of all, you won't slap anybody. Second of all, first things first, we're going to be reacting to the worst coworker ever. This is by Billy For Real. Y'all know Billy For Real on this channel. I'm actually doing Twitch today, so if you're on YouTube, please come through to the Twitch. I go on live. I'm trying to get more consistent during the summertime. We're going to see what happens. But before we get into it, I want to let y'all know, I don't care who you are, what you've been through, what you into, or what you do. Jesus Christ loves you, and so do I. So let's get into it. I need my water bottle, though.
I feel like a canon event, bro, is when you're working a part-time job for the first time and you realize that like adults are dumbasses too, bro.
Yeah,
like,
so for sure.
Because you deadass be working with like people that are 10, 15 years older than you and are just inadequate as fuck. To paint the picture, I was working at a very popular restaurant at this time as a chef. We'll call it Hell's Kitchen.
Right.
In Hell's Kitchen, there's kind of small little stations. They call it the line. That's like the kitchen's the line. These little stations, right? This story is about one specific man that worked on this appetizer station that was just revolutionary in all the wrong ways, but still as influential. This was Keith. And that name has some power behind it.
Bro, Keith looked like a homeless person, bro. Keith looked like a straight bum, yo. No teeth, loop earring. He got that dark green aura, yo.
Because let me explain to you Keith. Let me just
talk to me.
Explain the concept of Keith.
Okay.
Keith is maybe 28 years old from Detroit, and he just moved here and he just got hired at Hell's Kitchen, and it's his first kitchen job. Every day Keith pulls up, he's always a little bit late. He's always running a little behind. It's always the traffic got his ass, right? And Detroit native
Nah, but I get that though, cause like my thing with traffic is that whenever I be going to work, sometimes I be having to like book it early. Like I be having to leave work early. I work like 30 minutes away from the crib, so if there's traffic, I'm probably gonna have to take like a smooth little like 40 minute head start just to get to work on time. But if I leave work in like the early morning and I don't got no cars, I could dead make it there in 25 minutes. So traffic, I could definitely see an argument for traffic being made. I'm not even gonna hold you. Yeah, but let's get back into it though.
Keith quickly gained a reputation for smelling like onions. He's kind of infamous for that shit. People that worked on his station complained about it.
Damn, complaints?
Yes, bro. Yeah, bro.
Bro, could you imagine having a whole complaint jar dedicated to like how bad you smell? That would that would set me off. That would set me off, yo. Like I'd actually freak out. No cup.
Okay, let me paint. Keith walks into work, and I'm on the line cooking. I know Keith is there before I see him.
Yeah, damn, bro.
On God. No, dead ass.
That's wild. Like he got that onion aura, bro.
On God, like I would be looking down at appetizers station, see my other coworkers there. As soon as I get a whiff of the onion smell, it's like watching like the speed of sound travel down the line. I would smell it first. 2 seconds later, I would see their reaction. Fuck! I did not know Keith was working today. Right? Like, fuck!
Nah, that's actually crazy. That's actually crazy, bro. I'd be so like, I wouldn't even know how to feel if I walked into work and they were like, fuck, Noah's here. He smells so bad. Like, yo, can you imagine? I would hate that, yo. No, but that reminds me, bro. I remember one time, it was back in like middle school. I remember it was in middle school, and it was in Mr. Kincaid's history class. And I just remember I was at the very back of the class. We had a substitute that day. There was like 32 people in that class. And I just remember, bro, like my stomach was hurting. I don't know why. Bro, I remember I farted, right? I let out like a smooth little silent but deadly joint. Kid you not, 10 minutes later, the teacher's like, just because you have to fart doesn't mean you have to stay in the classroom. And then the substitute gets up and then he walks over to the door. And whenever he walks over to the door, he lets the door out and he does that little like thing that people do whenever they're trying to get a bad smell out the room. And then like I just remember everyone around the entire classroom was just gassed. And I remember it was there was this girl named Kristen. I think Kristen was like right in front of me, 2 seats in front of me. And she turned around. She was like, did you fart? And I was like, nah, I didn't fart. And then like I did the little method that people do whenever they're like, and I was like, yeah, man, I don't know where that's coming from, bro. But I'm so for real. I gassed that classroom, yo. To this day, they don't know it was me. No cap.
You know what I'm saying? Keith! Oh, so this fucking day couldn't get any worse.
Yeah.
And then Keith would come in and be like, what up, bro? Another time, bro, I was closing. And it's me and my bro sitting outside. Like, we're sitting on these milk crates and shit.
Yeah.
It's maybe 10 minutes till our
Bro, closing in restaurants is so fun. They be in the back blasting music.
shift starts. Keith pulls up 5 minutes before his shift starts. We're like, yo, how's it going, Keith? He's like, oh, shit, man. You know, it's a regular. I'm like, what's new with you, bro? He's like, shit, bro. My baby mama just gave birth to my son. I was like, when? He's like an
Just
hour
now.
ago, bro. I'm like, yo.
And you still here?
What? Congrats, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's she at?
Yeah.
You went straight from your son being born to go fucking toss hot wings, bro? Like, goddamn.
Like shit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Bro's son was born and now he's dropping fries into the deep fryer, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
That's crazy.
bro's son was born and now he's fucking
Bro, my girlfriend would actually like eviscerate me. If I had work on the day my child was born, my girlfriend would actually like just put in little tactile codes, right? Just like eviscerated. I'm eviscerated. I'm gone. No more NC, yo.
oh God, bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And in a restaurant, you don't really take long ass breaks like that. You just go out for like 5 minutes and come back. And when it's
Yeah.
not busy, you go out again.
Yeah.
Keith, he'd take his sweet ass luxury time.
Yeah.
He would go on break for 45 minutes. His baby mama would pick him up. He'd drive home, eat at home, drive back, hot box his car with his baby mama, come back into work danking like weed. And somehow the sous chefs didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Just none of the chefs give a fuck. So now
Honestly, bro, if you work in a restaurant, the cooks do not care, bro. I'm so for real. Like, I remember there was this one time, there was this guy named Chewy, right? And I just remember Chewy would be back there straight freestyling. And Chewy just heard the freaking commands. Like, you'd have the guy on the line and then Chewy would hear the commands. He'd be like, ay. And then start making all these noises, you know, like making all these sounds and stuff, just going crazy on the grill, bro. And he'd be sliding us free food and everything. I love working at restaurants for 2 reasons. One, because it be messy, right? And although I don't engage in the gossip, I'm the type of person I'm like, wow, really? That happened? No way. You know, like, I'm the type of person that like, I'll hear something and be like, huh. Okay, like I absorb information like a sponge. And 2, because the folk in restaurant, especially the cooks in restaurants, they don't care, bro. They'll be talking around anything. They'll be having fun. And if you get to the back of house where they're like prepping and boy, it be, them folk be a whole nother level of wilding out, bro. And then the cooks will like go out in the back and they'll be gone for like 20 minutes and they'll come right back. Or they'll go to the bathroom and they'll be gone for like 15 minutes and they'll come right back. Bro, working in restaurants is dope, yo. If you're watching this and you're considering working in a restaurant, you should do it, bro. I think you should do it. I think you'd have fun. Alright, but we gonna get back into this video though.
you got fucking Keith in the fucking kitchen smelling like onions, za, maybe baby formula, fucking
Baby mama Badussy.
yeah, on God. He
This is
he's
crazy.
he pulling up, jacking off on everybody and going into the bathroom to hide and then repeat.
Right.
And
Okay.
Keith did have a good run, but like all good things come to an end.
Yeah.
Okay.
A new president always gets elected.
Unfortunately.
There's always a new UFC champion. There's always a new
Fairs.
team that wins the World Cup.
I still can't believe Sean Strickland won that, by the way. When it comes to UFC, when it comes to UFC and there's a Middle Eastern guy from Russia fighting, I always bet on the Middle Eastern guy from Russia. It doesn't matter who it is.
The same thing's true with Keith, bro. And I'm gonna let y'all into the downfall of such a great man.
No.
All right,
The
talk
legacy
to us.
he
What
left
happened to
behind.
Keith?
So
What
Keith
happened
was
to Keith,
taking
yo?
his usual 45-minute break
Yeah.
Okay.
on a very busy day where they were understaffed.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
one of the chefs was like, yo, this time I'm not gonna ignore it. I'm gonna call Keith out on his shit. So
Okay.
Keith's outside sitting on the crate. I think he was on the phone with his baby mama.
Yeah.
And our chef comes out and he's like, yo, Keith, what are you doing, man?
Yeah.
Like, you need to get inside. Like, he's rightfully angry, right?
Yeah,
You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
rightfully so.
My chef is like this, like, just this normal ass golden retriever ass
Yeah.
motherfucker, right?
Yeah.
And he said, yo, Keith, you need to get inside. Keith, bro, he goes fucking German Shepherd mode on his ass. And
Yeah.
fucking golden retriever does not want to fight German Shepherd, right? He's like, yo, what you trying to press me for, bro? I'm from Detroit.
Yeah.
I'll take you any day, bro. And he's basically,
Bro, number one indicator that someone doesn't have hands is when they use like where they're from as a gauge to like what their hands is like. Like the number one indicator that somebody does not know how to fight and they using scare tactics and stuff is if they use where they're from. If you beefing with somebody and they're like, man, I really slap you. I'm from New York. Okay, hold on. First of all, you won't slap anybody. Second of all, I don't care if you from Timbuktu. That does not gauge if someone got hands or not. Even though I did. No, but it's different because like you gotta understand them Middle Eastern folk from Russia be something different. Freaking Chimev and Khabib, all them Russian Middle Eastern folk is crazy, yo. But if you just like a normal regular schmegular Joe Smo and you like, man, I'm from Texas, I can really get down with it. Bro, I don't know what you want me to do. Like, do you want a cookie? Do you want a participation trophy for being from Texas and having to fight folk from Texas? Like, I don't know what else you want me to do. But kid you not, that's like number one indicator that someone's just trying to scare you, yo. Kid you not. That's a fear tactic folk be using. It's a defense mechanism or something. I don't know.
he's like G-checking the fucking chef.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bro, what universe you live in?
Yeah, like this is your job, gang.
So you telling me, you leave work, your baby mama picks you up and you drive home for your
Yeah.
break. She makes you food, you come back, spend 30 minutes,
Yeah.
spend 15 minutes, hotbox in the fucking whip.
Yeah.
Like
Alrighty.
you with the gang, except you just outside your work
Like
with your
you with
baby
the
mama
gang.
who just gave birth to your son.
Yeah.
Then you go back into work to just come outside work and sit outside
Yeah,
and just
yeah,
not
yeah.
do shit.
Nah,
Like
it's insane.
this guy is the max. Like, bro, Roderick would love his ass. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah.
Yeah, man.
He's
Okay,
like
I'm seeing
Roderick from
division.
Detroit with
I'm
the
seeing
fucking
division. I'm
Like
seeing
the
division.
fourth member of loaded diaper.
yeah, bro. Fucking basically,
yeah, I'm
my
seeing
sous
division.
chef gets fucking scared, bro, and he
Yeah.
comes inside and
You're
he tells
true.
the head chef, and he's like, "Yo, Keith is trying to G-check my ass.
Yeah.
He's
Keith
trying to
is
beat me
trying to-
up. I don't feel
Keith is trying to G-check me. He's trying to beat me up.
safe."
Yeah.
Instantly, the head
Crazy
chef's
work.
like, "All right, he's fired."
Yeah.
Brings Keith inside, and it's like, you know, when you get sent home from school,
Yeah.
maybe if the principal's chill, they'll let you say bye to your friends real quick.
Yeah.
He walks Keith to the appetizer station,
Yeah.
and the sous chef is like, "Hey guys, say bye to Keith. You won't be seeing him anymore." And then he kind of moved to the side to let Keith like walk through.
Yeah.
And then Keith is like, "Hi guys." And then like he grabbed him and he was like,
Yeah.
"Go,
get
come
back
with
in.
me."
Yeah.
And yeah, bro.
Yeah.
That's the rise
Damn.
and the fall.
And fall of
Keith.
Keith.
Inevitable
6-7
fall.
million
Keith,
views.
the Detroit demon in
The
Hell's
Detroit
Kitchen.
Demon.
It sounds like he just ran up the clock. And
RP the
then dipped.
Detroit Demon.
Shit, bro. We was getting paid the same.
Yeah. That's wild.
Maybe Keith is the real winner here.
I think so.
Maybe.
I think so, bro.
Moral of the story: Keith the GOAT.
Keep
Moral of the story,
the goat.
keep the goat.
Keep the goat.
Hey.
I'll slow it down a little bit.
Yeah.
Keep the goat.
Keith the GOAT.
Keith
You go.
Hey.
Keith the sous chef, and now you gotta go. You was with your baby mama on the road.
Go.
Came back to work, you just smoked a pound of dough. Where your baby mama, you don't even know. Your son got born and you smoking on.
Ah, man, bro. Y'all know Billy For Real reaction always hitting. But hey, that is going to be the worst coworker ever. That video is by Billy For Real. If you like this video, please leave a like and subscribe for Billy For Real. If you like my video, please leave a like and subscribe for me. And with that being said, God bless.